Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is yet another video where I am wearing the same top, same earrings, same hair, same makeup, and that is because I filmed 3 videos today that all connect to each other. So today's video is all about the concealer hack that has gone viral using aquaphor lip balm under your concealer. That may sound strange if you have not seen this demonstrated. I thought it sounded crazy to me the first time I saw it. Now, this is a technique that went viral. It was first done by Scott Barnes, who is the former makeup artist for Jennifer Lopez. He also does makeup for a number of other celebrities, and he posted this video on TikTok. I'm not on there. I don't watch TikTok, so I had to wait for it to trickle down to YouTube. But it's gone viral here on YouTube as well. And I have now watched 4 different mature skin ladies try this technique, and it has had mixed results. 3 out of the 4 had success with it. Well, I have actually tried this out multiple times before today. Before filming it today, I asked in a recent video if you all wanted to see me try this, and a number of you said yes, please. And you have also said that you have tried this out to mixed results. So in a moment, we'll rewind to earlier today, and I'm going to show you this technique and how I applied it today. Basically, you use this under your concealer, and that is supposed to help keep moisture in your under eye area, but it's also supposed to help your concealer stay crease-free and hydrated throughout the day so it doesn't start getting crackly and creasy looking. And at the end of the day, it's supposed to look smooth and fresh under there and like you're 20 years younger. So we're gonna see if that actually works or not. As always, check the description box down below. I will have links and a list of the products that I'm using, and then the other videos that I also filmed today. I'll link those down below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with my final attempt at this viral concealer hack. Okay, we are here for the final attempt at this aquaphor hack. I have tried this numerous times, numerous combinations. We're going to give it one more try and we'll see. So what I have learned is that I cannot clean up under the eyes like I normally do with my almond oil. Instead, I need to use micellar water. So that's what I'm going to do. What I found is the almond oil actually added too much moisture in combination with the aquaphor stick. And I personally think that maybe that's why I don't find this hack to be so amazing, because I already have a hack to add a good amount of moisture under the eyes. But if you have never tried almond oil and this hack has not worked for you, I would encourage you to watch some of my other videos where I show using almond oil. All right, so we have cleaned up all of the eyeshadow fallout that's under there, and I have made sure that now this under eye area has no extra moisture. Now we'll go in with the aquaphor, and this is the lip balm stick, and this is what Scott Barnes has shown in his video. So I'm going to make sure that it's nice and clean. Okay, so I am going to go under, and personally, I have found that I can't go back and forth too many times because, again, what happens if I get too much moisture under here, even if I set the concealer with powder, it breaks down my mascara. The first attempt, it made my mascara smudge and smear, and it was one of my non-smudging smearing mascaras. So I knew it was this that had changed that performance of my mascara. Okay, we've got that all smoothed in. Now I feel like the best combination, best results out of all 5 or 6 attempts has been using my Tarte Peach Corrector. Again, just the tiniest little amount. Going to press that in. And next I'll go in with the House Labs. This is the, what is it called? Triclone something concealer. I'll link it down below. This is the shade light medium golden. And I'm going to just put a little here, the inner corner. And I'm trying to stay out of the areas where I have too many lines. And this concealer is thicker, so it looks like I'm applying a lot more than I am. It's just spreading out. And then I put a little dot of 14 Light Peach right here. Now I'll bring in the A506 brush from BK Beauty, and I'm just going to very gently press that into the under eye area. And I'm pressing, I'm not swiping, and just trying to spread and press in that concealer. Barn said he used is actually the Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation. I've tried this. This does not work for me. So I'm not going to use this today. In my final attempt, I'm going to try a new powder that I've actually been having great success with. And it is the new Tarte. This is the Creaseless Setting Powder, and it's in pink. Now this one is, I'm trying out a few different methods of applying this as well, but it does come with a little triangular powder puff. But what I found is I have to be careful not to get too much powder first. So I apply it with a kind of a fluffy, small fluffy brush, put it on my brush, tap it in the hand, and then I'm going to set the under eye. And I'll put a little bit of that powder down the bridge of the nose. Then what I do is I take this little powder puff and just press over that area to make sure that the powder is pressed in place. But if I go in with this, it applies too much powder for my mature under eyes. Okay, so here we go. Here is what it looks like up close. Obviously, I haven't powdered the rest of my skin yet. So I want you to see up close. I don't use filters or beauty skin blurring settings on a camera because I'm filming with my iPhone. So what you see is what you get. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back and check in at the end of the day. And let's see if this final attempt is successful. All right, guys, it's the end of the day. It's been over 8 hours, so let's do one final check-in. Okay, I have my 3 times magnifying mirror, and I don't feel like I need that to see the creases under the eyes and to see the mascara flakiness. Now, I feel like I have more mascara flakiness than I normally do every time I do this hack, either flakiness or smudging. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, this is not the first time I have tried this hack. So let me put up on the screen some of my previous attempts at this, and you will see one day I had mascara smudging. So the next time I used less aquaphor. That's when I went to using the micellar water first to make sure there was no extra moisture. And then I have switched out the setting powders. I've used the Maybelline setting powder. I've used my Makeup Forever setting powder. I've used my Doll 10 setting powder. I have tried every setting powder that I normally use under the eyes with this hack. And every time I end up having creasing. Now today, I don't feel like it's as bad as some of the previous attempts, but I personally don't credit that with the aquaphor. I credit it with the concealer and this Tarte powder, because this Tarte powder has been working amazingly for me. So why I don't feel like this is a drastic difference for me is because normally I do use almond oil under my eyes to clean up eyeshadow fallout and to prep my under eyes for concealer. And almond oil is very hydrating. It remains hydrating through the day, but it sinks into the skin. So it doesn't disrupt your mascara, doesn't break down your concealer, but it keeps that good amount of hydration there. So because that's my normal routine, I don't feel like this made that big of a drastic change for me. Now, I will say, I feel like the concealer coverage level has stayed intact with this hack, but it's not line free for me. And again, the concealer and the powder, I think, have helped contribute to the lack of crepiness and crackliness under there. So my attempts at this hack have not been that huge success that everybody else is raving about. But if you have tried this hack and it's been successful for you, I am super happy for you. However, if you're like me that has tried this and tried it and it has not been successful, you're not alone. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's just one of those hacks that does not work 100% of the time for 100% of the people. And I feel like that is true of all hacks. They can be successful and work for some and not others, and that's okay. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming along with me to put this hack to a final test. At least I have now a new lip balm I can continue to use on my lips, which actually are a little chapped right now. Clean it off and put a little bit on, and hey, I have a really nice chapstick. So thank you as always so much for watching. Check the description box down below for all of the products and the information, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.